Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, heard about him? He said, I am the fulfillment of that prophecy about the return of the true Messiah. But he had a big problem. His problem is that the Messiah who is coming is the son of Mary, and he happened to be the son of a Punjabi woman.
Can you just make another announcement?
The Salat, the prayer. The son of Mary will say, no, the people have appointed you as the Imam, you lead. After the prayer of the Salat is finished, in which the son of Mary will worship and pray and bow down, prostrate before the God of Abraham, the one God. He will worship God. Don't worship him. When the Salat is over, he will then say, open the gates. All of this is in the hadith of Sahih Muslim. When he comes out, the false Messiah will see the true Messiah. And the false Messiah will become so scared that the Prophet used an Arab expression. He says he's going to melt like salt melts in water. And then the false Messiah will flee. In which direction? Baghdad? No, the state of Israel. And the true Messiah pursues him and overtakes him in a place called Lud. And Lud is the headquarters of the Israeli Air Force. So it's aerial warfare. And the true Messiah now kills the false Messiah. That's coming around the corner. Within the next 50 years, inshallah, I believe. Of course, I can be wrong, but this is my plausible guesswork. When the true Messiah kills the false Messiah, then an essential component of the support of the state of Israel and of the world order that controls the world today would have been demolished. After this comes the destruction of Gog and Magog, which is tomorrow's lecture. So I need not speak on it today. When Gog and Magog are destroyed, and Dajjal, the false Messiah, has been killed, then the very foundations of the world order which controls the world today will have been demolished. My suspicion is that the world of modern technology will also come to a halt at that time. At this time, said the Prophet ﷺ, I'm going to quote two ahadith now, but do please remember, these words are not coming from me. They are not my words. These are the words of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. And I have the right to quote the Prophet in order for me to teach this subject. He said, this is the first hadith I'm quoting, which is not in Bukhari and not in Muslim. This hadith is in Tirmidhi, the Sunan of Tirmidhi. He said, when you see the black flags coming from the direction of Khorasan, go and join that army, even if you have to crawl over ice. Those are his words. Where is Khorasan? The illustrious Pakistani scholar Dr. Israr Ahmad has done the research and has explained to us that Khorasan at the time of the Prophet ﷺ is that large geographical territory of which Afghanistan is the heart. Includes the northwest of Pakistan and the northeast of Iran and territory north of Afghanistan. But what is quite symbolically important about the heart of that territory is that Britain tried to colonize it, and Britain failed when Britain was the ruling state in the world. And then the Soviet Union tried to colonize it when the Soviet Union was a superpower. And the Soviet Union failed. And guess who is trying to colonize it now? When you see that army coming from Khorasan, go and join that army. Even if you have to crawl over ice. And so, Singapore, I have a gentle word of guidance to share with you. And I'm entitled to do that because I'm in the status of a teacher, teaching Islam around the world, not just Singapore. This is my word of guidance. When you look for those who are your guides, your teachers, the men whose opinion you cherish, to guide you on the right path, to teach you your religion, ask yourself, is this the kind of man who would crawl over ice to go and join that army, which will come from Khorasan? If he's not, then go look and search for such a man. Go and join that army, said the Prophet ﷺ. Because no one will be able to stop that army until it reaches Jerusalem. Those are his words. And so the destiny of Jerusalem, as it emerges from the lips of Muhammad ﷺ, whether our enemies accept it or don't, whether they are comfortable with it or they are not, is irrelevant. Our leader has said, and we believe that he has spoken the truth, that it is the destiny of Jerusalem, that an Islamic army, an armed Islamic resistance will liberate the Holy Land. There is no peace talks which will resolve the problem when Muhammad ﷺ has spoken. That jihad is already in progress. You don't need anyone to declare jihad. The jihad is already in progress, and what is more, no one can stop it. If you do not have in your heart the longing and desire to participate in that jihad in whatever way you can, then there's a big question mark concerning your faith. When that army comes from Jerusalem, from Khorasan, then the Prophet spoke, and this is the last hadith I'm going to be quoting, or maybe the second to last. He said, now, this hadith is in Sahih Bukhari. It is also in Sahih Muslim. It is therefore muttafaqun alayh. It is the strongest, most authentic possible statement of Muhammad ﷺ. These are his words. Do not say that they are mine. They are his words. He said, لَتُقَاتِلُنَّ الْيَهُودِ. You will most surely fight the Jews. That's already happened. وَلَتَقْتُلُنَّهُمْ. And you will most certainly kill them, meaning you will be victorious. حَتَّى يَقُولُ الْحَجَرُ. At that time, the stones will speak. يَا Muslim, O Muslim, هَذَا يَهُودِيٌّ وَرَائِي. There's a Jew hiding behind me. فَتَعَالَى فَقْتُلْ. So come and kill him. This will result in the liberation of the Holy Land and the destruction of the state of Israel. And then the Islamic state of Israel, the one of Dawood alayhi salam and Sulaiman alayhi salam, that will now replace it in the Holy Land. And so Islam will become the ruling state in the world. And the true Messiah will now rule the world from Jerusalem, with a rule which will be